Alright, so it's 4 hits to kill a bone tower, or bone pillar. That's good to know. Oh, no! So jumping on those is what triggers it. Okay. Why aren't I ducking? Okay. Game didn't like me holding the down input right after rewinding. That was really scary. I saw that and I was like, ah. They've got a weird float arc. But they die in 1 hit, so I mean, it's whatever. If I don't hit their shield, is that it? Oh my god, and they drop sub-weapons? That's scary, because we might accidentally pick one up. That'd be not good. Ouch. Just whiffed it hard on that one. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, well, take some damage. Ah, nope. Let's rewind that a little bit. So, fun piece of trivia. Trevor Belmont's name in Japanese is Ralph Belmont. I don't know why that is funny to me, but it is very funny to me. I believe that might be the series' first recurring axe armor enemy reason. Kettle says, is there a linguistic reason? No. No linguistic reason. I think they just changed it because Ralph sounded silly and Trevor sounded cooler, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh. Okay. Up the stairs. Oh yeah, this is the, okay, so this is the part where we have to like traverse without being able to see exactly where we're going. Ah, and enemies fall down too with us. And we have to get to the top before we're kind of eaten by the bottom of the screen. You'll see stuff like this pop up in Castlevania. Pop up in these games from time to time. Auto-scrolling segments. Up we go. Straight on up. Wow. Ah! Been a little low on health. The trick to getting over these is just walking over them, not jumping. Go. Ooh, scary. Nice. No, ah! They get you there by making you have to commit to walking down the stairs if you try to crouch. That's clever. I'm glad they take that big part. Oh no. Alright, we will probably die against this boss. Oh, never mind. I guess we won't. Hey, sick deal. We just move forward. Taking a sip of my water real quick. This music's so groovy. Ah, water levels and merman. A staple. Wah! Alright. Easy as pie. Thanks to our handy dandy parade rewind feature. Oh, come on. I want to keep my cross. Yeah. Ah. Oh no. Yeah, we took a lot more damage there than I really wanted to. Oh boy. Doesn't look like there's any health around, so that's a bummer. Whoa! Ah! How am I supposed to deal with that? If the bat doesn't... There we go. Huh. Oh. Well, that's gonna be tough to deal with. Let's get up here. Yeah. No wall chicken. I'm sad too. Stopwatch might actually be pretty useful in this level for freezing projectiles. Ah! He juked me. Tricky bat there. Out to get you. Yeah. Oh no. There you go. There we go. take the stopwatch for now, I guess. Why not? It's useful for navigation at the very least. And if we get to the boss, we can just die. Oh, that's fine. We'll take the axe. That's actually great. There's no way the boss is this easy. What am I not understanding? There we go. Piecemeal says, this game is brutal. Yeah, early Castlevania games are very brutal. They are extremely brutal. I do not feel bad about rewinding and using save states. I mean, this game is also not particularly story heavy, so we really are just kind of getting through it, right? And I'm enjoying it. I like this game a lot, but we don't need to spend 8 hours going through Dracula's curse. Oh, fuck. Can you imagine having to do that on the NES? That shit would have been crazy. You have 3 lives, you have to start the level over completely if you miss that. I'm sure kids lost days to learning that pattern. And that's kind of the fun thing about these games, right? Is that like they are designed in that aspect, and I think a lot of people will say things like they haven't aged well. I mean, and certainly I'm sitting here, I'm using a rewind feature to get through them because they're brutally difficult. But I think it's a testament to their design that like people liked these games when they came out. They were fun. They're cool. And like learning how to do all this stuff is sick. Like it's a really cool, fun way to play the game. Now, we don't necessarily have the time for that given the context with which we're streaming this in a big marathon. But it's a pretty cool you know, game to play, and even if you're using save states and rewind and stuff like that, like you can still get the feel of that, like, oh, I need to, these things are, they do crouch fire, so I need to crouch, and that's how I like learn my order of operations against these things. And it gets really cool because you have this really pared down encounter design where it's like, okay, there's a bone pillar, I need to worry about either high or low, fireballs, but then like there's a flea man jumping around, so like how do I deal with the flea man at the same time as the bone pillar? And it's just like the building blocks of like a lot of the cool action games that that would go on to become popular. A lot of the questions that action games ask players kind of began in Castlevania, which is kind of cool. Hi Bask, welcome. Now, to be clear, I have beaten all of these games without using save states, and you know, without using rewind and stuff like that. It's just, for the purposes of the marathon, it's a little bit easier to just do this. How would you do this? Do not remember. I think I have the clearance to get there if I need the length. That's what I need. Alright. Rewind a little bit, just get back on there. There we go. If only Sypha could climb walls, indeed. So this stage, oh, I thought that was a platform. This stage also has a cool throwback stage in one of the later games that we'll play. One of my favorite Castlevanias, Castlevania Bloodlines. The Sega Genesis Castlevania. That takes place during World War I. Bloodlines is actually what the first season of Nocturne is loosely based off of. You know, Nocturne, despite being Richter's game and being an adaptation of Rondo of Blood, takes a lot of plot elements from Bloodlines and adapts them. So characters like Drolta and Erzsébet come from Bloodlines. At least their depictions in that series do. So, and obviously they're changed a lot for the Netflix series to make it, you know, a cool adaptation. All right, we got a down auto scroller. Oh. Kettle says, it's also cool seeing the various platform elements that they're playing with in this game. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of really cool, like, especially for the time, like, platforming challenges and stuff that they're really asking people to get good at, right? Alright, we have 3 coffins this time, so it's going to be a 3-boss gamut. Let's not eat that immediately. Oops. Yeah, well, this fight could be going better. How are we gonna do this? What are we doing? Let's readjust how we approach this fight, shall we? Just rewind, do a little rewind, get back up. There we go. That makes more sense, huh? I didn't even notice these platforms here the first time. There we go. That one's done. What bosses is it gonna make me face next? Come on. Another Cyclops. Reusing bosses. I mean, granted, you know, normally when you're playing, you're gonna be taking different levels, so there's a good chance that you actually didn't encounter this. This would be the second encounter, I think, for some people. Oh, oops. Alright, he's dead. What is the third boss? Give us number 3, baby. Give me number 3. Ah, you're big. There we go, we beat him. Bass says, why goat demon hot? I don't know, you tell me. I would like to live deliciously. Oh, froggy swamp. Shout out to all my slimies out there, am I right? I like this music. Don't try to trick me with these knives. Apollo's here. Hey, Apollo. God, this music's good. Castlevania, like, really drastically influenced my taste in music. Like, when I think about other video game music I like, you know, stuff like, just like naming like random chiptune examples, like Metroid and like even modern stuff like Undertale or you know, various other Earthbound, Yume Nikki music and stuff like that. Like the Homestuck music especially, like really takes a lot of influence from Castlevania's wild melodies. I love it so much, right? Like, it's so much fun. It's really lively sounding music. Even when I think about stuff like King Gizzard, right? Like, Petrodragonic Apocalypse sounds like Castlevania music. Songs like Witchcraft, like, really do just sound like Castlevania. There's a really specific sound to Castlevania music that's like, the only way I can describe it is it's Halloween flavored. Like, it doesn't sound like classical music. It's not like, and it's not goth, right? It's not goth music. It's just Castlevania. It's just Castlevania music. How are we gonna hit that thing? We're not. We're just gonna go down. We don't need to fight it. What's the point? I think the thing about Castlevania music is that because the melodies are so lively, it sounds treacherous, which is fun. It has a feeling of adventure to it. Even when we get to the more classical like stuff later in the series, it still has some of that vibe. Oh god, I thought that was death for a second. Oh, why am I turned around? Here. There we go. Hey. Okay. We almost died, but whatever. We haven't really been using Sypha much. I haven't really found a reason to. She probably actually would have been really good in that fight. Whoa. Melt? Whoa. Alright, so those things take a couple of hits. Whoa. I guess fire persists. I have not found basically any wall chicken. I keep trying for it, but never finding any of it. I guess if we were patient, we could have gone down on the bottom route and not had to worry about this stuff. Like, waited for stuff to melt. Oh, that hurts me. Is it acid or is it water? I thought it was just, like, melting the sand. That's interesting. I'm trying to think. The last time I played this game was probably on a school laptop when I was in... No, it was probably after that. I think the last time I played this game probably 2010. I'm trying to think. 2010 sounds about right. I think I went to a party and someone had a laptop with a bunch of emulators on it and we played a bunch of games. And this was obviously one of them. It was also the first time I played Sonic CD. I think. Let's see. Ah. That's fine. Axes are fine. Actually, might be useful in this level because of the flying enemies. Alright, we got a boss. I wonder who it is. Maybe not get in there when he does that. Oh, oops. In bat form, he cannot hurt us. I've done this fight 1,000 times because this is basically just the Dracula fight in every single Castlevania game. Prototypical Dracula fight. You jump up and you hit his head, and he shoots fireballs at you. We beat him! Yeah. Ah, you have won. We both share the same enemy, Dracula. Would you like to help me thwart his evil plans? And this is Alucard. This is Alucard's first appearance in the series. Ah, thank you. I am Alucard. It is an honor to meet you. My duty ends here. Please, take revenge for me. All the partners say the same thing. Oop. Alucard can throw fireballs. Ah. Ah. Let's get out of there for a moment. Okay. There we go. Yeah, Alucard can turn into a bat as well, which allows him to fly around. Very cool. Very dangerous. Oh, Alucard can't attack on stairs. Interesting. I didn't know that. Ah. So this is a jumping trap. That's kind of That's kind of neat. Oh man. Okay. Oh, this is a boss. Wow, he can throw bones now. There we go. Boo-doo-doo-boo-doo-doo-boo. Let's get that platforming. No wall chicken. This particular area, this particular level layout comes back a few times. Most notably in Bloodlines and in Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night, it looks different, but same overall layout in one of the rooms. It's interesting how this series has commented on its legacy through remakes and homages. But Dracula's castle has always had really specific iconography. Really specific iconography that I think has lasted as long as it has because it's just so great. It's such great level design on its own. Just spam this. no, we got hit. I'll take that. It's so weak. Kettle says, I stepped away. Is this the famed bone dragon? This is, in fact, a bone dragon, yes. Recurring enemy. It drops money. My favorite. Ah. I was for sure I would have been able to break that fireball, but I guess not. Go to the next area. Oh god, another one. See, Trevor killed that thing so quick. Alucard is pretty weak. He's just using fire. He doesn't have his sword or his telekinesis yet. Ah. Ugh, demonic. Any enemy that moves like outside of a very linear path in this game is so hard to hit. Ah! Just save us some time. Oh, don't let this be the boss. Oh, crap. Okay. I don't remember this boss at all. We're gonna take damage. Yep. How am I gonna do this? Let's get back to full health so we can take a few hits. Oh, this is farther back than I would have liked, but that's fine. Kills us, how am I gonna do this? Just kills himself. Yeah, I mean, listen, I need the space. We have lives, I'm gonna use them. I don't want to just rewind and like perfect run everything, right? I'm here to have a good time. There we go. Alright. I don't have a lot of hearts to use, that's kind of one bummer here, but we should be fine just getting everything in here. On the way to the boss, I think we'll be okay. Honestly, knives might not be a bad option. Why is it giving me money? I need hearts, not money, please. Alright, well. What? Ah! Oh, I forgot. Yeah, now we have to Metroid run out of this level before the water level rises. This is another feature in a lot of Castlevania games, is there are levels where the water will rise and you have to escape before it drowns you. Very Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, you know what? We only have 7 hearts. Never mind. I was gonna say Alucard can just fly, but it requires hearts, so. There we go. That was useful. Ah! Die. We did it. Do, 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 do.